I woke up in a poopy mood this morning. I swear, I feel like my life could be going so smoothly. Everything is in order. I'm feeling really good. I could be in freaking Italy. But sometimes I'll still wake up in a poopy attitude, in a poopy mood. And that day is today. It was so weird. I was scrolling on YouTube, probably one thing I shouldn't be doing when I wake up in a poopy mood, but I did it anyways because sometimes it just makes me feel better. So I was on YouTube and the first video, I'm not even joking, that pops up is how to be happy alone. So weird. Like, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. But anyway, I'm going through this phase in my life where I'm like a toddler. I'm asking ChatGPT so many questions. If I have a curiosity, ChatGPT. If I have like a certain question that just randomly pops up in my mind, ChatGPT. So then I randomly go on there and I ask it, how to be happy alone. And my good friend responded with, finding happiness alone involves self-discovery and cultivating a positive mindset. Engage in activities you enjoy, practice self-care, set personal goals, and surround yourself with positive influences. Embracing solitude allows for personal growth and contentment. So, I'm gonna do all these things today that my good friend recommended, Mr. ChatGPT. Does ChatGPT identify as male or female? I don't know. I wrote everything down as like bullets so that I can literally do this all day today. I'm just gonna take this day to make myself feel better. And I'm already feeling a little better. One of the things it recommended I do is to practice self-care. So this morning I woke up, something I never do is do yoga out in public. Like I feel uncomfortable, but I've always wanted to go do yoga by the ocean. I don't like when eyes are on me. That's like my introverted nature. I just love doing yoga in a closed room, nobody watching. But this time I got my ass outside. I did yoga by the ocean. I was the only one out there. I woke up early, committed to do this. And I'm so happy I did because, I mean, even though I was a little worried throughout my little session that somebody would steal my camera, I still had such a great time with just like the morning dew on the grass and just the smell of the ocean in the morning. Oh my God, what a great start to my day. So I check that off, practice self-care. And of course that's like throughout the day, not just like one time and you're done. And I feel like most of the things I'm gonna be doing today for myself do include this like aspect of self-care. But that was my main form of self-care today. Going out and doing something for myself, a nice little form of self-care. And even though it's something that I've always been kind of uncomfortable doing, like doing this out in public, I still did it. And I felt so good afterwards. So today I'm going to let myself be alone and I'm gonna follow the advice of ChatGPT. One of the bulleted points that ChatGPT recommends I do today is to surround myself with positive influences. So I decided that I'm going to the Getty Center. I've never actually been. I've lived in LA on and off for a few years and I've never been to the Getty Center. And when I thought of being surrounded by positive influences, I thought I should go to a museum. And then the Getty Center came to mind. So I think I'm gonna go there to surround myself with positive influences. Let's go. A little update with myself. I kind of gave up coffee just for a few days. Like, I drank coffee today, but the last time I drank coffee, I had this really weird, like, nervous breakdown. I was having dinner with a friend and I was just feeling overstimulated and so uncomfortable. I had to go to the restroom and take a few deep breaths. Like, it was just overwhelming, truly. And the only thing I could think of is the coffee that I had like 2 hours before that dinner. And then, so I decided to go a few days without drinking coffee. And I really have felt so much better. But today I woke up feeling just so low in energy. Not even my chai tea could fix that. So I did drink a little bit of coffee today and now I'm just feeling overstimulated again. So I really don't know what to do. It's like if I don't drink coffee, I have no energy whatsoever to do anything. But when I do drink coffee, I am so overstimulated that I can't do anything because I'm just like, I'm so shaky, I'm so nervous. And like right now I'm a little uncomfy because I had coffee like maybe 30 minutes ago and I'm feeling a little shaky. So I just don't know what to do. Yeah, I feel like today is sort of an unhinged vlog because I'm just all over the place mentally and just, yeah, it's so weird. These past few days, I think something's happening in the planets. Every time I'm feeling off, I can like only blame it on the planets. What is going on up there? Something is going on up there because your girl's not feeling too good. But it's fine. Jay Shetty says that I should spend time alone. ChatGPT is giving me some advice, and I'm doing that. So, yeah, let's do it. Oh no, there's a little bit of traffic. I'm gonna eat my bell pepper. Hopefully this helps with the jitters. Who does this guy think he is? Listen, if you do something in your car and you think nobody is looking, I'm looking. I like to people watch while I'm in traffic, so. Restroom check. I'm waiting for the tram, and supposedly someone said that Leonardo DiCaprio was here yesterday. I overheard the staff talking, and apparently there's a celebrity here today. I just didn't catch the name, so I'm gonna be on the lookout. But supposedly Leonardo DiCaprio was here yesterday. I missed it. Anyway, I'm gonna like be a little tourist and like check the pamphlets. But I'm excited. It feels like I'm at Disneyland or like a theme park. It's so bright. I had no idea the Getty was this big. I don't even know where to begin. This is crazy. This view never gets old. Shout out to the volunteers at the Getty, and shout out to Gus for giving me a map and giving me Rex. I'm going in. This is beautiful. Oh my god. Insane. I like this room. It's the quietest. I want my future home to be surrounded by eucalyptus trees. I love the smell. I feel like I need to move on to my next activity, but this is amazing. I love it here. I need a return. That was fun. The actual admission to the museum is free, but parking is $25. If you come after 3, I think it's 15, and I think it's less if you come after 6. Something like that. Just look at the schedule because depending on the time, it does get a little cheaper if you come in the evening. Oh my gosh, I have been waiting for this. Another great tip from ChatGPT is to do activities you enjoy. And one of those things for me is reading and also tea. I love tea so much. So I found a little tea bar for afternoon tea. I'm gonna go over there now. I also realized that I need to find more hobbies. I don't have too many hobbies. So I signed myself up for an intro to archery this Saturday. So I'm gonna do that, which is really exciting. But so far, just walking around this museum was just definitely inspiring. A great place to surround yourself around positive influences. All these artists were just so amazing. And the Getty is just such a gorgeous place. If you're in the LA area and you've never been, like me, you have to come. It's amazing. Even honestly, just to bring a snack and like have lunch by the gardens, and it's such a beautiful place. Let's go. I love being alone. This is great. Just try it. I dare you. If you're afraid, just do one thing. Even if it's just one thing alone this week, do it. Maybe set a day, a time, anything to do one thing for yourself and just take yourself out. Even if it's going to the park by yourself, just going on a little walk. I know a lot of people who really can't be by themselves, and I'm just not that person. Like, I'm so introverted. I love being by myself, but I get that it can be scary at times. Even being here in the museum, you're surrounded by families, by couples, and so at times you may feel a little lonely, but you just have to stay positive. You know, it sounds really lame, but that really is the beauty in being alone, is that you're there for yourself. Okay, let's go. I already feel so zen. This place, so great. Okay, I made it to this place. This tea place is called Buena Vida Tea Bar and Garden, and it's in Montana, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Santa Monica. So I'm just so excited to be able to walk around in this area and then have some afternoon tea. So let's go! Also, this little day of being alone, inspired by ChatGPT, is fully my thing. Like, I'm just doing the things I love to do, but I hope I can inspire you to do anything you like. I know that like going out for tea and stuff all costs money, but I mean, truly, you can do things that don't cost any money. I just love going to coffee shops and reading my book, but because I've been feeling a little jittery with coffee lately, I've been loving tea. I've always loved tea, and I loved afternoon tea in England. And I don't know why I haven't done it here. And I think it's gonna become like a new routine for me to go have afternoon tea every Friday or something. Maybe I should be a regular at this place. Oh, that's another question that I asked ChatGPT, is like how to make friends. And one thing it recommended was to become a regular somewhere. So every Friday, go to the same coffee shop at the same time and just read, do some work, whatever. For me, maybe I'll come to like a tea bar on a certain day every single week, become a regular and meet people that way, whether it's with the baristas or with regulars of that place as well. So yeah, a little tip. Anywho, I hope you're being inspired to like do something for yourself. Hi, it smells so good in here. Can you go back here? I'm curious. Nope. I mean, I kind of want to sit here. Maybe I'll just remove these two. Got some rooibos tea. Okay, I got a little cucumber sandwich. This is a chicken empanada. That's fine. Smells good. I just realized another activity I love doing is eating. So this is 3 in 1. It's a three-fer. Okay, now the chicken one. Yum, but I love the cucumber one more. Hands down. Can't, I'm too full. Can't do it. Sticking to activities I love to do. I haven't done this in a while, so let's try. Okay, I kind of forgot how to do that. All right. That was so much fun. Whoa, it's so bright. I actually asked ChatGPT what were some good self-discovery questions, and I'm gonna answer 2. They're very personal, obviously, but I actually think that's a really good idea to like Google even just Google self-discovery questions to really get to know yourself more. So many of the questions that I was looking at, I was like, oh my god, what are my answers? And so I think it'd be really nice to actually just sit down, and if you want to journal, if you've been wondering like, what do I write down when I journal? Like that could be a good thing. Some self-discovery questions and answering them. A lot of these questions I was like, oh my god, I don't even know the answers to these. So I'm gonna answer 2 of those. I encourage you to answer these for yourself as well, but I'll be answering them for me in my life. So, okay, so 1 question. What are your long-term goals and what steps are you taking to achieve them? In the future, I would love to just travel for work. I don't know how, but I would just love to travel. And I'm so fortunate that I'm able to travel very often, but I would love to just that be my life, just travel. I love traveling so much. Some people always say, I don't know how you do it. You travel so much. And I want that to be my life. I want that to be my lifestyle. So the steps that I take to achieve that is travel as often as I can so that the universe knows that this is what I want to be doing. I would truly love to inspire other women to get out and do more things alone. I feel like so many people, so many women are afraid to go out on their own, and it's not complicated once you do it. Once you're out, there's always that little fear before you go out. It's like, oh my god, people are gonna judge me. What are people gonna think? Just do it, because once you do, you will not regret it. You're gonna be so grateful that you did. That definitely is my purpose. But for selfish reasons, I would love to travel. And with that, my purpose is to inspire other women, solo women, women in general, to travel. It just, I guess, seems scarier to do that when you're alone and you're a woman, which is so unfortunate, but that's our reality. And yeah, it's not complicated. I don't know. Anyway, that is my long-term goal, is to travel all over the world and inspire women to do the same. And who knows, maybe one day I'll like gather up a little community and we can all do shit together. All just girly girls doing our thing. Yeah, that's my long-term goal. Okay, cool. That was nice. Okay. Like, I totally just BS'd that, but I think it made sense. Anywho, another question. My camera. Oh my god. How do you handle stress and difficult situations? This is so funny. What coping mechanisms work best for you? This question, like 2 days ago, I mentioned this earlier, but I had a large cup of coffee and I also had a little dinner date set up with a friend, and so I went over, we met up, we were having a good time, and then all of a sudden I just feel super shaky, jittery, nervous, completely nervous, and I'm sitting there and my friend is asking me a question and I couldn't even answer. I was just so in my head, and the restaurant was packed with people and I couldn't breathe. It was terrible. That has never really happened to me. So I didn't know what to do. What I did in that moment, I just went straight to the restroom. I took a deep breath in through the nose, expanded my diaphragm, and then with pursed lips. And I just did this, even just doing it now, you could tell that it just zens me. And I did this for a while until I was comfortable. I looked at myself in the mirror and I gave myself some encouraging words. And for me, that has never really happened, but I did that, and then I went back to my friend and I said, I am so sorry, this hasn't really happened to me before. I had like this weird freak out episode. It was just so weird. I can't even describe it. It may have been anxiety. I just don't know why I would be anxious. I have a feeling it was the coffee, which is why I stopped. I was so traumatized after that. I stopped drinking coffee for I think 5 days. I drank coffee today and I did feel a little jittery and I felt a little anxious. So I think I do have to cut back on coffee because that was the weirdest experience. And even though it didn't happen today, it still did not make me feel so good. So I think coffee is just not making me feel the best. But anywho, yeah, those are my questions, my self-discovery question and answers. I asked ChatGPT what are some ways to cultivate a positive mindset, and it responded with a lot of answers, but 2 are practice gratitude and mindfulness and meditation. So I'm gonna go to the beach, catch the sunset, I'm gonna meditate and practice gratitude. This is the list. I think after I go to the beach, I'm gonna complete all of this. And that would complete a whole day of being happy alone. Am I happy? Frick yes. I really thought that said chewy. LOL. Puffer jacket and sandals. This is a funny view. This is me showing gratitude. I literally brought a spatula to the beach. Listen, if you came here thinking I was gonna give you some philosophical way of how to be happy alone, I'm so sorry to disappoint. This is really just a lighthearted video of things that I did today of being alone. People ask me all the time, how are you alone all the time? How do you do it? Are you happy? Do you feel lonely? Do you feel sad? And this is just a video of me doing that. Being alone and being happy. It's really not difficult to implement all these things in your daily life. I mean, obviously you don't have to go out and get tea or go out. I mean, you should go out and get maybe like a little walk-in, a little meditative walk. It doesn't really matter what you do. Just make some room, make some time for some self-care. And today was just a little self-care day for me. And it was a super personal self-care day. So please don't think that I'm telling you to do all these things and you will be happy. No, it's just some things I do that make me happy. Today I did so many activities I enjoy doing and I truly feel so fulfilled, so happy. Today I realized that I definitely need to pick up more hobbies. I've been thinking of doing archery, tennis. There's just so much I want to do that I end up doing nothing. So I think I'm gonna start small. This Saturday, I'm hoping to get a little archery class in. I invite you to do the same. Pick out a new hobby this week and join me. I'm gonna attempt to pick up one new hobby a week and see which one is for me. Like, I would love to sew. I have no idea how to sew. If I ever have kids in the future and they rip their pants, like, they're going to school with ripped pants because I don't know how to sew. I can take self-defense classes. If someone came up to me, I mean, I feel like I could beat the shit out of them because I grew up with 2 older brothers, but like it would be nice to have a technique, you know? I pan fried some cucumbers with sesame oil, and this is my dinner, and this makes me happy too. Anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog here, but I do challenge you to do something for yourself. If not today, tomorrow, do something that makes you truly super happy and pick up a new hobby with me. So let's do that together. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. I'm gonna watch Love is Blind because season 6 is like so good. So I'm gonna do that and eat my food. See you later. Thank you. One last thing. You need to listen to this podcast. It's The Secret to Self-Confidence by the Psychology of Your 20s. You have to listen to it if you are struggling with your confidence. Even if you are a confident person, we all have, you know, our insecurities, so this is a good podcast. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna listen to it like 3 more times. Okay, good night.